Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Dre here, and I didn't save in the last episode, but welcome back to Silver 1999. I always say Silver 1999 because I think there's another game called Silver, or something close to Silver, and I want to differentiate the games, and that's how I'll put it in the title. So, Silver 1999, last time we went to Rain, where we are right now, and we got ourselves a teddy bear. And now, we finally arrived at where the galleon should have been.
It must have left before low tide.
Surely you consider this possibility.
There was nothing more we could have done.
We could have got there sooner.
Yes, we should never have gone back to Haven. We wasted too much time.
We needed reinforcements.
But what good are they now? You do what you want. I'll get Camille back myself.
William, I know you're upset.
Upset?
I think we should just let him go. He needs to calm down.
We all do.
Silver will send more guards. They'll be here soon. We have no choice but to go back to Haven.
Wow, well, William's not taking the news well, I'm afraid. Neither did David, but David kind of recomposed himself afterwards, but William seems to be really upset.
For reasons outside my scope of interest, Dr. Bazooki was insisting that you should join him at the Temple of the Oracle as soon as possible.
Is there anything wrong?
Did I not just explain that? I don't know because I don't care!
Oh, Frank.
Must be important. Bazooki wouldn't waste our time.
Aren't you adorable?
Yes, we should hurry.
Attend to the men. Ensure they're all rested and well fed. They're gonna need it. After you've taken your own fill, naturally.
The thing about the Duke, he's always making these jokes about Fat Bob. Poor Fat Bob. His only personality trait is in his name, I'm afraid.
Why? What is it?
I don't have the time to explain. Come on, the Oracle is about to weaken.
Dr. Bazooki is from Scotland. There's no such thing as Scotland in this world.
Divine all-seeing presence, but only sinister omens rouse him into visible form.
Aha, so this cutscene is actually quite good.
Where is... Maybe we've missed it.
I am the all-seeing Oracle. Ask me what you will, but you have only 4 questions. Choose wisely.
Your appearance here signifies danger. But what is the nature of the impending threat?
An evil sorcerer named Silver.
But we already know of Silver's evil. Do you have nothing new to tell us?
You are ignorant of Silver's true motives and the extreme implications of his actions. Silver covets power and is striving to appease the chaotic god Apocalypse to attain it. If he succeeds, he will become an emissary of darkness, rewarded with the unimaginable powers of destruction to enforce Apocalypse's commands. He will lead this realm to its grave.
How can we stop him?
Even without the power of darkness, Silver's evil is too potent. No mortal can defeat him. However, a long-dead civilization vanquished a similar threat 300 decades ago. They created 8 mystical orbs, each one forged with unique magical properties designed to neutralize the forces of evil. But their true power is only unleashed when they are combined.
Where can we find these orbs?
That was your last question, so I must restrict my answer to the location of the first orb. For the last 100 decades, a wizard named Orthias has lived as a hermit in the city of Rain. He is wary of strangers and is loath to speak to anyone, but you will find the first orb with him. Take this horn. It will counter the magic he uses to lock the entrance to his tower. Now, If you would leave, I must return to my slumber.
So, TLDR, there are 8 orbs. Silver is a mini, and we need to kill Silver, and we need to use the 8 orbs to kill Silver, and he's trying to get one of the Knights of the Apocalypse into this, or a Knight called Apocalypse or something like that.
We need to discover how
But the
Silver
best thing about
finally
the game
uses
is just
God.
about to happen.
I agree, but first we need to secure all the orbs. David, you go to Rain and find Matthias. I'll go back to the camp and order my men to obstruct Silver and his hordes wherever possible.
What of the remaining 7 orbs? How will we find them?
If Matthias has the first, he may know the whereabouts of the others.
Maybe, but if they're as powerful as we hope them to be, Matthias will not relinquish his orb or any information freely.
I'm charming. How could he refuse?
Well, I don't want to get too distracted by your irresistible charisma, so I'll take my leave. But first, take this map. It details the whole province. And if you ever need me, just come to the camp.
The most important part of this game just happened. We now have the map. The map is not just the map. It's
I thought you could
a
use the
fast
skill
travel.
and expertise of a
Oh,
true
God.
warrior. So what are we waiting for? Let's go.
So now we have Sekune with us permanently, as far as we know, and we have a map, which we direly need.
Tell me of your deed.
I guess this is a perfect time for us to save the game and make sure that it doesn't crash as soon as we open it, because now we have fast travel around the world, which is brilliant because we need to go to Matthias Tower, now that we got the horn to open up Matthias Tower. Honestly, the map is absolutely brilliant and it allows you to fast travel to everywhere. It used to take a long time to load, but that's back when we had to use the discs and it would take time to load, to read the discs, if it makes any sense. I am now controlling David for a little bit because Sekune only has the slingshot. As far as I know, this is the only place where you can farm for money in this game, and it's limitless. The thing is, they only drop bags of 5 gold, and you have to respawn, make them respawn every time. And sometimes they only drop 1, sometimes they drop 3, sometimes they drop 2.
My name is David. Excuse my intrusion, but
Oh god.
Purpose, stranger. I did not sanction your entry and so consider you hostile.
wait! My intentions are virtuous. I give you my word.
How can I value the word of an intruder and potential thief?
I'm no thief, and I gained entry with a magical horn given to me by the Oracle. He's aware of your aversion to visitors, but thought it necessary in such grave circumstances.
I know of the Oracle's gift of foresight. Speak. Tell me of these circumstances.
Silver intends to harness the dark power of the god Apocalypse. We need the 8 mystical orbs to stop it.
I've feared the possibility of such a danger for many years. Take it. The orb is yours. I'm trusting that you will use it wisely. And please keep it safe from the hands of darkness.
So that was easy. We now have our first magical orb. The Fire Orb. Ooh. Now,
Before you return my solitude, look through my chest. I have collected many things throughout my mortal life. You may find something of use.
Now, we could do things in any manner, but I would like to do things in a specific manner, if it makes any sense. But first, we have received enchanted armor, a steel key, and the Reaper, which is our new special ability, and it goes something like this. Oh! Pressed the wrong button there, sorry about that. Let me just make sure that the recording is still going on. Sorry if the screen stopped for a little bit, I pressed the wrong button on the keyboard. Let me show you what this new special move looks like. Woo! Ah, messed it up. Basically, yeah, that's the Reaper. It's just a 360 attack, which is a very good attack, very cool one. Now, I've been kind of debating with myself whether or not I should go straight away to the next part of the story, or if I should go somewhere else and potentially get ourselves a new character to help us with the next part of the story, now that we have the steel key. And I've decided I want to get a third character, for which I need to go back to David's house. But before, let's go to the barracks, because I might need some ammo. Definitely am going to need some ammo for Sekune, because I would like to have a third character to help us, but I don't really want to advance too much in the story, because there's a chance where I'm going, there's a chance that I can advance a bit too much, and I don't want to be a bit too overpowered. Let's get some supplies. They cost 25 gold, but now they're full. Yeah, I will spend most of, if not all of my money in ammo and not really food, because I think I can get healing items, and healing items won't be a thing forever, because we'll eventually get an orb that deals with that, and I'll have to show you the orbs as well, but we'll have time to do all of that, trust me. It will make sense in a bit. But for now, let's go back to David's house. I would potentially like to get the characters still in this episode, even though we only have about 4 minutes, so once again, it might be a stretchy episode.
David, are you okay?
Yes, it's just, this is my home, and I miss it. I want my wife back.
For a moment there, I thought you'd got your wish. Come on, we'd better stop them before they wreck the place.
Well, that's a backhanded comment, Sekune. That's definitely not David's wife. That's not what I meant to do. I want to give David the magic orb, and, excuse me, can you learn how to use your menus? Thank you. And give Sekune the arrows. Now, I am going to choose David only, just so I can shoot this without Sekune shooting back, because these things are grass types, so they will die to fire, and I missed that attack. Good stuff. These things drop a lot of apples. Now, if you use the orb on yourself, you'll do this attack, some AoE attack, but your magic power drastically goes down. So, now that I've given David all the power in the world, I'm gonna control Sekune as we move forward until we get our new character, and let David go nuts with his new power, even though he's almost out of magic. Boom, that was a good shot, David. Well done. You're out of MP already, but Sekune will work until then. Hi, Sekune, can you throw a shot forward? Thank you. Sekune? Sekune? Crying out loud. There we go. Now I need David. I didn't even mean to choose that sword. I meant to choose this one, and you need to eat before you die. Right, Sekune, I need you to attack while I deal damage. Thank you. Thank you. That almost went really wrong. It still can go really wrong, but we'll see what we can do. At least they're dropping apples, which is not a bad thing. Goody goody. Now, I don't think we're still over with this, and we have too many apples, so I need to give you some food straight away. Oh wow. There we go. Grab all the apples you can, and let's carry on forward. I actually thought we're gonna fight a few more golems. Once again, I might be remembering the game wrong, or I might be playing a different version of the game. So don't quote me on everything. And if you can, don't quote me on anything.
They were in a hurry. Should we follow them?
No, they ran from the direction of Vivian's cottage. She could need help.
Who's Vivian?
A friend. Trust me, you'll like her.
A friend. Trust me, you'll like her. I like this Vivian already, and I haven't seen her yet. Now we just have a few bears to fight. Oh no, not the bees. A bee? I think I've done this joke once already, when I've streamed this game. It'll be somewhere in my channel, in the VODs. I have too many VODs. It'll probably be somewhere in this channel. Don't know for sure though. So once again, don't quote me on that. Alright, can you kill the bees? We still need to kill the other bear, so please. Boom, boom. Well done. Sukune is amazing, even though she burns through all of her ammo really quickly. Right, let's carry on. Let's go to Vivienne's house and see if we can meet this friend of David's.
These bodies are still warm.
We needn't worry. This is not a wholly unfamiliar sight, and I recognize the swordsmanship.
Why? Who did this?
Vivian.
And you were anxious for her safety?
Apparently we have our hands in a lovely swordsman or swordswoman in this case. So we will get to meet Vivienne not long from now. Hi, can you... Thank you. That's perfect. Well done. Whoa! Jessica Rabbit, much?
Her already.
I could have killed you.
No, just raised his voice another octave. I'm Shikini. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, I love that. I love that phrase.
Welcome, Matt.
What happened?
They were waiting for me when I got back from the fort with supplies. Marianne was gone. They delighted in telling me that she'd been taken before Silver and that I too would soon have that pleasure. As you can see, I declined their charming offer.
They've taken Jennifer, and most of the other women too. We'd better leave before they come back for you.
Let me join you. I'll help you do whatever it takes to find Jennifer and my sister.
So, the maximum amount that you can have, the maximum amount of heroes is 3. So, David is always a set hero. You'll never not be able to play with David, and that was double negative. You'll never be able to not play with David, that's what I meant to say. But you can take Vivienne and Sukune with you. Now, when we get more characters, we will have to get rid of some of our heroes, unfortunately. But for now...
As long as you understand what you're letting yourself in for.
Like I said, anything to find my sister.
Vivienne is looking for her sister, so she also has a motivation to come with us. Vivienne, the master swordswoman. She is absolutely strong when it comes to sword fighting. Incredibly strong, incredibly fast, and has a lot of health, which is really good. Sukune is a bit frail, Vivienne is a bit less frail and has a bit more magic power, so she's going to be a bit of a jack of all trades, but more for melee weapons. Now, this will be it for this episode. I'm afraid I will have to stop here, but now that we have Vivienne and we have the steel key, and we clearly know that we need to move on forwards and use the magic orb to find all the other orbs, the fire orb that we have, we will carry on with the story, so I'll see you guys then.